doing Pisces on this channel. You can go over to my Spiritual Liaison 123 channel. If you want a Pisces readings, I will be doing the three. It's like I do, so it's like the Pisces, the first deck in Pisces, second deck in Pisces, and third deck in Pisces. So you can go over to my Spiritual Liaison channel, and then you'll see like that reading for the month of June. So I won't be doing Pisces on this channel, okay? But I will be doing Pisces on that channel. So you're more than welcome to kind of check it out. Hold on, just trying to. Okay. All right. So. Oh, okay. So let me turn down the volume on this so y'all can't hear it in the background. So Scorpio, you're the starting water sign. I'm going to do Scorpio and Cancer, and then I'm going to do the fire signs tomorrow. Okay. Because just because I have something else I have to do, so I have a lot on my plate tonight, this evening. Anyway, so Scorpio, the downloads I got for you is there's a situation that you're looking at as toxic or you are choosing to move on quickly from. There's some sort of big change coming your way for June, and this may cause some sort of argument or something like that. But I feel like you're going to seize the moment, to kind of get what you want out of this situation here. You may be able to use someone's anger against them. Maybe you're able to kind of like keep a calm head in the situation. And sometimes when people become angry, they reveal how they really feel. So I kind of feel like that may be a situation here. But there's some sort of investment into the future or the next generation that is showing you how well you've provided for them as well as how well you provided for yourself. Um, so I do feel like there's something that is going to be sort of on the line where you shouldn't move in haste. You shouldn't move way too daggone fast. So and then there's a situation here, Scorpio, where I kind of feel like you're getting over a lot of negative obstacles, negative energy, words, whatever it is, thoughts that's has been sort of sent your way. And there's something that you could feel like people have tried to come for your energy or, kind of come for your spot in this life where they had the opportunity to be on top or be in some sort of position, or maybe they've had a head start and they're kind of bitter about where you are or how fast you've come to accomplish something in your life. And I kind of feel like there's an energy here where you're staying focused. You're definitely staying focused on your goals, but you don't have a problem with addressing this issue with this person. Like, it's almost like I kind of feel like you're going to stop and address something and then move forward. But I feel like you shouldn't address it for too long. Deal with it and move forward because you don't want it to become a long-term distraction in your life. There's some level of freedom that you're requiring. You want to be your authentic self around people. You want people to be their authentic self around you. And there's some need to vibrate in a feminine energy. So maybe you felt like you had to vibrate too much in the masculine energy and you want to vibrate more in the feminine energy. Or this is you want to be able to focus on a feminine energy more than you've been allowed to, maybe because of outside influences. So I kind of feel like you're about to stop some sort of interference in a connection in your life or something like that, so you could really focus on someone or something. All right, so Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get into a reading for you. Those are just the downloads that I got. These are the ones. And even though I always shuffle like cards off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these on camera. Okay, so what's the energy for my Scorpios for the month of June? Ooh, that wanted to come out. The Two of Cups. in reverse though. So there's some sort of level of disharmony or disconnection, some sort of imbalance, incompatibility, or maybe you're not happy with someone who you're with. So you're thinking of a new idea or a new way. You may have a plan in place right now. Yeah, so you could take a new start. Your plan is to move forward with something. There's some sort of disconnection and connect. You feel like somebody don't hear you. And you're trusting your intuition. This may be somebody who you love, but you may even feel like Scorpio that you kind of feel like somebody isn't hearing where you're coming from. So maybe you're talking to someone else and maybe you need a listening ear, maybe you need some kindness, maybe you need some love, and you just kind of want someone who you can be your authentic self without being judged. And I kind of feel like you want somebody to be a little more invested into your emotional side, because that's not something you really want to show a lot of people. So if you let down your guard with this person, it's like, okay, I chose you to show my emotional side too. I need you to see this. I need you to be that person. And someone isn't, it's like you're seeing them as someone who isn't there when you really need them for that comfort, for that kindness. I almost feel like you feel like this person don't hear you. So you may be talking to someone outside of them or need a shoulder, just a listening ear. So Scorpio, be careful with what your plans are, okay? Like, I get that you have some sort of new idea. This is something that you're planning. You're in some sort of, you kind of want to get some good news. You kind of get some sort of confirmation. I feel like this confirmation or something is coming from a very devilish type energy. This is like having the devil on one shoulder and the good angel on the other shoulder. But there's some sort of, I kind of feel like you may tinker into the dark side sometimes when you deal with people who kind of piss you off. You know, you kind of get into this energy where you become obsessed with figuring out ways to kind of like show them that you have the upper hand in something, or you want them to regret a connection not working out. And I feel like this is where you are right now. You may be in the energy of kind of like feeling like, okay, what can I do to get this person back? What can I do? And I'm not talking about get them back, like get them back in my circle. I'm talking about what can I do to, I almost feel like a revenge energy here with you. You felt like somebody tried to make you feel powerless. So you're kind of in an energy where you want them to feel like how you felt. You felt like they didn't listen to you. So I kind of feel like maybe you get into this mind frame, you become a little obsessed with having power. So I kind of feel like there's something that needs to kind of change that energy and balance it out in a healthy way. There's a way to release this. Because I feel like you want to be on a good path. You want to be on a path of seeing something and doing something the right way, achieving your goals. But you have these moments of distractions in your life, things that kind of take you into that dark moment where you're kind of, it feel good to be in that dark moment. It feel good to give life the middle finger and not give a damn. It feels good for a moment, you know, even if you, where you can say, I don't give a crap. This is about me. The Three of Swords here is speaking of you doing something out of hurt. And I kind of feel like there's going to come a time in your life, Scorpio, where you're going to realize some of the new starts that you've had in this life had a lot to do with heartbreak. You decided, no one is going to break my heart. No one is going to ruin me. No one is going to be codependent on me. If they are, I choose who can depend on me, who can't, and I will run this connection. But you're going to get to the point in your life where you're going to notice that something about continuous heartbreak, this could be from family, it could be from a friend, it could be from past relationships, got you to this point where you become cold and heartless at times, where you've gotten into this energy where you want to be revengeful, even when the situation don't call for that. You know, when you've made some sort of foolish decisions, even when the situation did not call for that. And it could have even created more heartbreak moving forward. So there's something that you're kind of like awakening, you're kind of seeing. There's some sort of karmic justice taking place here. You have Libra energy here, a balance is taking place. Um, Clarity, understanding, even give and take, you know. You seeing something for what it is. The frustration that came along with it. The ending of connections that maybe to the public you say, I don't give a shit. I don't care. But deep down inside, behind closed doors, you had these dark thoughts like, ooh, how can I get them back? What can I do? You know? Almost became obsessed with planning. But it was rooted in heartbreak. Some people may have looked at you as even foolish for making a decision. Sometimes that was very painful. And I even feel like sometimes you look back in the past and say, damn, why did I do that? Why did I act like that? Why did I even think like that? But then you resort back to, okay, I got the power. Scorpio, you're very powerful, intuitive too. You're in the water signs. You are kind of like, I would say, so you're a fixed sign, right? Mean that you once you make your mind up about something, you rarely budge. You're a Taurus, you're a Leo, and you an Aquarius. You share that fixed energy with fixed signs. Once you make your mind up about something, you don't budge on it. You want to follow it through. And that's straight up Scorpio energy. You don't give a crap who can't understand, who got a problem with it. You just go after what you want. But sometimes this is rooted in heartbreak. Scorpio, you don't ever want to admit that you may have gotten your heart broken sometimes. Damn, I kind of almost feel like you think that because if you got your heart broke, that made you look weak. No, it didn't make you look weak. It made you look human. Who the hell hasn't had their heart broke? Who the hell haven't? But you so freaking bossy. You are like so daggone like I'm not tolerating this crap. I'm going to, get to where I want to be and make something the way I wanted it to be. That you just don't tolerate things like that. And sometimes you've made foolish decisions. Sometimes you've landed on your feet and sometimes you haven't. But that's a part of life. But Scorpio, you learn that. Let's see what this Two of Cups in reverse is about. A Cancer may be significant. Wow, this is your card, Scorpio. This is what I'm saying. Look, Three of Swords here, Three Cups locked over. Something is so heartbreaking for you, and until you deal with this crap, I don't know what the heck this is in your life, Scorpio, but until you deal with this, you're going to keep hurting outside sources and making them pay. Almost feel like it's misplaced anger. You're making them pay for, the shit that they didn't even conjure up, or, a relationship don't work out and you're like, okay, you know what? I'll kick these freaking cups over because I got these two other options here. I don't care about how you feel. I don't care about what's going on with you. You can be heartless, Scorpio, and sometimes you don't give a shit about who thinks or who care. You don't care about who think of you as heartless. But then you feel a little pull on your heart for a moment. But you quickly put on this cape to cover everything up. You don't want anyone seeing you focusing on the pain. You got to be there. I don't feel anything type person. But that's not what life is about. It's almost like you're like, okay, I can kick these cups open because I have these. This is like that energy of cutting off your nose to spite your face. There's a connection here that ended, but I feel like you need to listen. There's something you got to listen to. There's something with this intuition here. I don't know what this is, Scorpio, but there's someone who's telling you the truth. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you're used to winning. When you're used to just being the winner in the room, the person who everybody kind of appreciates you, damn, that's a hard pill to swallow when somebody tell you you're wrong. That hurts. It's like it's an ego kicker, you know? So I do feel like you kind of need a listening ear. So maybe I won't say because some Scorpio, I don't know too many Scorpios who want to go to counseling. Shit, if they do go to counseling, they're gonna wind up having a counselor falling in love with them, or that's so messed up. They're gonna wind up having a counselor falling in love with them, or like trying to mind fuck the counselor or something like that. Because that's what you do, Scorpio. You're a master at figuring people out, figuring things out to give yourself the upper hand. But it has also caused a lot of trauma in your life. And this is where you don't know how to not be true to you, who you are. You don't know how to do that shit. As a Scorpio, you don't know how to say, I got to put myself last. You're like, I'm first. I'm going to teach you. Either you're with me or you're not. And if you're not with me, I'm going to make you pay. Page of Wands here. Page of Cups. A lot of passionate energy, a lot of love that you don't even want to show. Because what? You only show your passion when you think it's gonna pay off for you. You're a Scorpio. I swear you can be the biggest heart on the planet, but damn, you can be the coldest too. Damn. You can be the most. I mean, you can take hearts and have a number of hearts in your hand. But when I tell you, those hearts have been broken so many times because you can be one of the coldest. It's like, sit here, don't move, or I will sting you type energy. I love you, but I'll sting you too. And you will. Shit, you will. Damn. Two of Swords here. You're on the fence about something, about an idea. Should you move forward with it? Should you pull back? What should you do? How should you deal with something? You know? You're such a mysterious person, Scorpio. You are. And people see you as in that way. You don't trust no one. You don't trust a damn. You don't even trust the last fly that flew past your head. You don't even trust the damn. You don't trust no damn body. Everybody can get it. Everybody getting the side eye. You got the Nine of Pentacles here, though, Scorpio. And this is long-term investment. You've become obsessed with creating some sort of energy in your life where you're going to make sure that you're okay. You're going to make sure that shit, what is that, numero uno? You're going to make sure you are okay. That Nine of Pentacles can be a single energy. You're totally okay with being on your own. You're like, I love you, but I can do good on my own. I just, kind of letting you know that. Long as you don't fuck over me and you remain in your place and realize I'm the boss, me and you cool. Everything is copacetic, you know? And this is what I see with you, Scorpio. You invest into some very good things. You're a damn good investment. But damn, it's like playing Russian roulette, being your friend or being in your company. People don't know when the hell you gonna sting them. Because in your mind, nobody is to be trusted. And it's too many pentacles on the table for you to risk anything. This is the thing. Got the Six of Wands here. You keep having victories. Damn, Scorpio, shit. Sometimes you just can't lose. You keep having victory after victory, and people keep rooting you on. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, because damn, you do got some reasons to celebrate. You've taken a leap of faith and been very strategic, spontaneous, gave two fucks about whatever happened in this life, and went after what you want. I will give you that. The fool card, people may have said, oh, you a whole plum fool. You was like, I don't give a crap. I'm going after what I want. I'm gonna do it. And you did it. And times you've landed right on your daggone feet. Had victories. People like, damn, how in the world that Scorpio pulled that off? And you've done it. Ready for the next battle. Ready, looking forward to the future. People don't even get it. They scratching their head trying to figure out how in the heck you get to this status. You know? But you make it happen. But you do something. Something about this cold-hearted energy works in your favor. Oh, so wait a minute now, Scorpio. Okay. I know you don't want to hear this. Not you. So an offer is coming in. Like-minded love. Connections. And you know what? You've attracted someone to you. Look at this lighthouse in the back. This beacon of light. Y'all are two kindred souls attracted to each other. Making an offer. Just, getting to that point where someone is more sturdy. They're on land. They're more of a, okay, this is definitely what I want. Whereas someone else is kind of on water. Like, I think that's what I want. Yeah, I'll give it a try. A Cancer may be significant too. Libra could be significant, but it looks like you want some sort of karmic justice. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Scorpio. I'm going to tell you, and y'all can be mad at me. I don't care. Some of y'all getting in this relationship to spite somebody else. Some of y'all are getting in this because y'all spiting somebody else. Because you've been hurt before. And you want to show somebody all the love, all the options that you could have. But deep down inside, all you want is to be able to trust someone. You want to be able to go right into victory with someone who ain't going to screw you over. Who's going to give you the love that you give to them. If you spend money on them, they ain't using you for your money. They understand you. They give you a listening ear, and they don't use your words against you later. So deep down inside, Scorpio, you got a lot of love. You could just be a mean mother freak or so-and-so. King of Swords, you ain't got no problem. Damn, you can be cold-hearted as hell. You will go from emotional to, you rarely even go emotional. But it looks like this logical thing here, this is you speaking nothing but the truth. This is a sort of like karmic justice. This is you standing on your throne. You don't give a crap about who like it or not. This is cold hearted. I don't give a about what you think. This is my life. I'm going to move the way I want to move. That's why I'm saying this is an area where you're going to have to stay focused on your goal. Because I do feel like you will definitely stop and address a situation if you need to. But I do feel like sometimes you can become obsessed with, like, okay, I'm on it. I didn't address this, but now this isn't enough. Let me go into overkill when it's not even called for. You address something, move on. But for you, it's like you want to keep doing something to prove to someone that you don't, that like, don't you ever mess with me? Don't you ever break my heart? Don't you ever? It's like something like that. Man, Scorpio. Friendship. The energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire to connections with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. So this is, you know what, Scorpio, look. There's somebody who really want to be your friend. But you're coming off as a meanie. Maybe they did something or said something that pissed you off. And you're like, you know what? I don't care. The relationship didn't work out. So it's like it's almost as if you're hurting inside and you want this person to pay for something not working out. But I do see you focused on a new connection, not necessarily a relationship, but it's just like you're focused on your goal right now. Divine feminine. Some of you, I said I saw divine feminine. It came out and before I even pulled any of these cards. Some of you all are divine feminines and you're not tolerating anything from anyone. And some of you are focused on a divine feminine. You want to vibrate in that divine feminine energy without feeling like you have to focus on divine masculine energy. And look, divine masculine. The frequency of divine masculine supports our active focus and strong side, facilitating our capacities to transform our dreams into form. So I see after you deal with something, you're going to go after something else. And then romantic love. Look at that. Scorpio, I feel like you're going to be in an energy where you're going to really be getting past this whole I gotta be revengeful when relationships don't work out. You're going to get past that at some point. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, but you're going to get through this. Um, and if there's someone who's being revengeful towards you, I feel sorry for them. I do. All right. So anyway, we're going to move into Cancer energy. Okay. All right. So Cancers, the download that I got with you is you want to see your investment pay off, but you feel like you need. Hold on. Let me because it's not even close to my face. I got wrote down. So Cancer, you want to see your investment pay off, but you feel like you need more help or better collaborations. This is even you feeling like you need to learn more so you can hold your own chalice without feeling guilty about putting your emotions first in the situation. Cancer, I also wrote down your power lies in your ability to rule or enforce rules. You also want to protect your spiritual growth at this time. You still feel like there's so much you don't know. This could be concerning a mother figure. And then the last thing I wrote down for you, Cancer, is you want a connection that makes you feel like there is freedom and in sensuality. You are looking for something beyond sexuality. You want a spiritual, limitless connection, something that brings you joy, pleasure, to your level of safety and connection. So you want a relationship that makes you feel safe, connected, joyful, happy, You don't have time. I feel like you're not focusing on shallow connections right now. You want something very deep, something that, because cancers are emotional energies, right? And something you want someone to match your emotions. You don't want someone who's playing a lot of games with you. I mean, you got to keep trying to figure them out. You know what I mean? You want somebody who's going to go deep diving into that emotional realm with you and be more open and transparent with their feelings when it comes to you. And I do feel like you are in some sort of energy where you're feeling like you have to enforce rules right now for you to get that. Maybe you feel like you have to enforce rules just to get some sort of respect. Not necessarily respect, but more about just to get people to trust their own transparency. Some people feel like if they are transparent, they're going to be taken advantage of, right? And you could feel that same way too, Cancer. So I do feel like there's an energy here where you have somebody in your life where there's, it's kind of like, damn, they want somebody, they want to have transparency with you. You want that with them. And there's a lot of challenges that you're going to have to work through, and this could definitely be pertaining to even your mom. Maybe you had issues, maybe you didn't have the best relationship with your mom, and that affected the relationship that you had with a lot of feminine energies throughout your life, you know so I feel like there's something here where you're going to realize that your ability to rule or enforce rules, it's almost like that's where your power lies. You're learning this. You're like, okay, you know what? I've learned that this is where my power lies when I'm running things, when I feel safe, when I'm creating security within myself, opposed to relinquishing security to a feminine energy or something like that. Um, it does seem like you do want to pay off some sort of like karmic debt, something that maybe you made some bad decisions in the past and you kind of want to pay that off. You want to fix something. This could be with your parent or your children or something like that. But I do see you trying to rectify a situation or trying to fix it to the point where you feel comfortable with a decision that you've made pertaining to your parent or your child or something like that. Okay. All right. So, Cancer, we're going to get through this reading pretty quickly because I kind of feel like that's most of it. I don't feel a lot now that I'm doing your reading. I don't feel a lot. I kind of feel like there's something. This is kind of it. Yeah. Balance. Karmic balance. You have some sort of you're totally okay with the decision that you've made. You feel like it's like you're thinking fair, you're being fair with the people around you. That's why I feel like that. It's something that you're like, okay, I'm good, because you feel like you've given everything. You've given so much to a situation. You've given a lot of love. You've taken care of the people who you love. So I don't feel like you have a lot of guilt right now. Someone wants to talk to you though. There's a younger energy who do want to talk to you. They want you to give them your ear. They have a lot of love for you. I'm gonna tell you something. You've had to this karmic cycle that whatever you went through to create some sort of like balance or fairness. Damn, you had to be brave to get through it. The Hierophant. So you're trusting your intuition right now. You may be listening or getting advice from someone who you feel like they have the key information, or they can open up doors or open up your mind or change your mind about something right now. Um, this could be a spiritual advisor. It could be a religious leader. It could be a lawyer, whatever, a relationship counselor. But I kind of feel like there is something that you are spending money on, some sort of advice you're spending money on to bring about the change that you want, some sort of information that you want, you could be paying for right now. You have the Page of Swords here. Somebody's watching you heavy. Somebody who wants to have a connection with you is watching you heavy. They kind of feel like you cut them out of this connection, though. They just want a listening ear. They want to talk to you, Cancer, bad. This is somebody who just, they kind of like, they may not even be courageous enough to come directly to you, so maybe they're talking to someone who's in your energy, in your facility, around you, just to see if you're willing to communicate, to see if you're willing to release some sort of information to give them the thumbs up that it's okay to communicate with you. I kind of feel like this person is sending someone your way to try to watch you and find out where you are emotionally, if you're open to have a conversation with them, because they really do need a listening ear at this time. I'm not sure who this is, but you may be focused on investments right now, some sort of investment that you're making, something that you've invested in that you feel like you want to see the fruits of your labor pay off here. Why is the justice card here? Why is the justice card here? Why is this justice card here? King of Cups, yeah. Something you feel confident in your choice. You feel like you've healed. And if someone else hasn't healed, it's not your place. You've healed without someone's thumbs up. You've healed without their acknowledgement. You've healed without them feeling like the situation is healed. Yeah, you've gotten over some level of betrayal. You had to be strong as hell. And this is what you're looking at now. You're like, okay, I've healed from it. I'm over it. I've moved on. Um, you've had some sort of completion when it came to betrayal, and you had to kind of be in that lion energy where you had to go after something with a lot of bravery and be almost like heartless, just so you can get through some sort of betrayal. And this could have come from a loved one, you know and you've tried to be that person to balance out something. You got the 10 of Pentacles here with this Queen of Pentacles tag, Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups here. With the 7 of Cups, I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of confusion around some sort of investment. You feel like something is being slowed down or held from you, or did you invest into the right things in the past? I kind of feel like you need to release all that energy there, because it looks like with this 10 of Pentacles here, some sort of long-term investment is going to pay off. And with this Hierophant, you got the Knight of Swords here. There's some sort of significant change coming to information coming in. There's some sort of, whatever information this is that you're getting from this Hierophant is going to create some sort of significant change. You may be going after something, like you may be seizing an opportunity. And this Temperance card is clarifying this Page of Cups. So I feel like somebody wants to have peace with you. They feel like communicating with you will bring them the inner peace that they seek. I don't know if you feel the same way, but there needs to be peace coming to a situation, but this may take a long time. The Temperance card could speak of something happening in moderation over many moons, okay? So if someone betrayed you, it may take you a very long time to forgive them, but they want you to hear them out at this time. They've been watching you, and they've been watching what you've been investing in, and they're hoping that you will invest into them. So there's something that you've invested into that you've been sort of watching come into fruition, or hoping it will come into fruition. Give it time, though, okay? Give it time, Cancer. Just give it a moment. Be patient. Third eye chakra. Yep. So the energy of third chakra. The energy of the solar plexus chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be, so we can set a course towards our goals. So I'm gonna tell you, some sort of betrayal hits you to your core. This is fucked up. This is like really messed up. Some sort of betrayal hit you to your core. You had to take the high road, even though you could have been grimy, underhanded, sneaky, everything. But this is a betrayal that kind of like rocked you to your core. This, for some of you all, this came from your own child or a parent. Whew. Okay. Honesty. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. And so I feel like the honesty that you sought did not come from an outside source. You wanted somebody to come in and tell the truth, but you had to be truthful with yourself. This may have even, the honesty that you were looking for may have come from some sort of spiritual leader, could be a religious leader, a tarot reader, or something. There's some sort of honesty about long term investment, you giving so much and you kind of seizing the moment and not letting something change who you are at your core anymore. Something rocked you to your core. And this is what you've been healing from. This is why it's so hard for you to let something go or to change something right now, because you just feel really betrayed, you know? Kindness. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to Source. So, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes, Cancer, you got to love people from afar, and that's a hard damn thing when you love them because they come from you or you come from them. Damn, that's a hard damn pill to swallow. Well, you just got to be true to yourself and see this level of honesty, and it breaks your ass down to your knees. You cry about it when no one else is watching. But I'm going to tell you something about the kindness that you've shown someone in your life. This is what you need. This is what your angels are trying to get you to focus on. Stop focusing on how they betrayed you. Focus on how kind you were to them so you can release that. Cut those kind of just like sever those ties and make peace with whatever the situation is. You know? I don't care what you did and somebody didn't acknowledge you. Just if you know you were kind to them and you just need them to be honest and they won't do that, let it go. Romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. So, this could be somebody who you had a lot of love for, you had a beautiful romantic relationship with, or maybe you all had a relationship and you had a child, and they kind of use the child against you in some way, or whatever this is, Cancer. But this is about you kind of getting to that point where you know that you don't have to lie to yourself anymore and you don't have to accept anyone else's lies about you. Having that freedom outside of this connection. Okay? Right? Just being true to who you are. This is what this is about, Cancer. Sending you all love and light. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'm sending you all nothing but good vibes, praying that you and your families are safe and everything is happy in your life. Hi, Eva Black Plum. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Janine. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for sending me so much love, and I'm sending love right back to you all. And that's the end of this water sign reading.